Hello friends, and welcome of you again. In this video I wanted to make it a little bit different. So I was thinking today, can I use ChatGPT to, let's say, do things for my databases or my server? So one of the things that came to my mind, can I set a firewall for my server, just giving ChatGPT some basic information? For instance, can I create a firewall for my server, just giving ChatGPT my IP address and my Ethernet interface name? So I said, okay, let me give that a try. So here are the things that the question that I will give to ChatGPT. Create a firewall to my Ubuntu server version 20.04 LTS using network D configurations. My IP address is 192. This. My Ethernet interface name is EMP2. So first of all, let's try with the network D, and then let's say with the IP table. So filter IP table. Let's see what will be the results in both cases. So let's try in here. Okay. Let's wait. I'm using ChatGPT 4. It's gonna take a little bit longer than ChatGPT 3.5 as I have here. To create a firewall, use the network D configurations on your Ubuntu server version 20.04 LTS. You can follow these steps. Create a new file name, firewall.net div, in the etc system the network directory, sudo nano etc firewall.net div. Add the following contents to the firewall. Okay, I'm surprised, you know. Okay, he's using bridge. Okay, he's not using the kind here, he's using a bridge firewall. Create a new file name, firewall.network, in the same directory. Add the following code. Okay, so what was the net div? Actually, just to assign the kind of the firewall. Bridge firewall, see? So he's using a bridge firewall. Okay, you see he's on a DHCP. He didn't give it a false, neither true. Enable IP forwarding in the kernel. So the syscontrol let IPv4 to forward. Install the table persistent package. IP tables persistent. And now he's creating the firewall rules. Okay. So that's the bash. So in the rules, what he allow all traffic on the loopback interface. What happened? What has happened? Regenerate response. Why? Something went wrong, I don't know why. It says network error. Okay, regenerate response. This was an error generating a response. For some reason, something went wrong. Okay, we have to go all the way back. So he's creating the same things. Net dev, so he's using a bridge. For some reason he's using a bridge, I don't know why. DHCP he's using false, and he used DNS false. Okay, now he's now using UFW actually. Okay. We've seen that in the previous example he was using an IP table, but now he's using just a uncomplicated firewall. So things have been changed. That's why he got an error. Okay, so let's see, on the DHCP he's not using a DNS, but on the network he's assigning a static IP, as you can see. On the DNS, that's a DNS. The only thing is that he's using a bridge for some reason. Okay, that's why here. Okay, so let's copy everything in here. So the main difference was that in the previous solution that he tried to give, he was using an IP tables, but in this version of solution he used UFW. Okay, and that's what is the difference. And he's using SSH, HTTP, and HTTPS only. So if I have a PostgreSQL server and I want it is installed on my server, then in this case I should see the EMP, the connection to my database via the Ethernet interface. It should be mentioned also in here, as we were doing usually when we were setting up the UFW. So this is the gateway actually. This is the address. Well, it's okay. It's okay. It's not perfect, but it works. It works. It works. So what he did, let's go back. He created a bash file. Well, net.dev, and in that bash file he create the name of the firewall and the kind, and then of course on the terminal he created the network file, as we are doing previously. It has to have a .network, as you know, and then he started to add the match, the network, and the DHCP. On the DNS he created a 8888, and he didn't use the DNS. And then he started the network so the new configurations be applied. And then he used the Ubuntu firewall and he gave it all this configuration, that is the general one. And then on the gateway here, interfaces.d directory, that's the most important part. this one, because you need to also on the .d file, you need to set it up. That's one of the important things. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, so let's try the other one using the IP tables actually, and see what we can get out of it.